Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded D-Rose report. Yes, I'm still around. Just had a birthday yesterday. The wife's been off all week. I can't get down here and do anything, but I've been on the wrestling hotline. If you hopefully go over to, what is it, 317-335-4688 every day. Had the updates over there, but let's get it back on the visual part. I know you guys love looking at me. I can't help it. I'm just plagued with it. But anyway, WWE Top Giants in Wrestling History DVD and Blu-ray is now called WWE Presents True Giants. They simplified it some, didn't they? And the set was originally scheduled for the October release, but it's going to be pushed back till December. Maybe people will be buying it for Christmas, I guess. And it's going to be featuring 20 of the WWE's best Giants, including, of course, Andre, Big John Studd, Kamala, King Kong Bundy, Big Show, Mark Henry, Gorilla Monsoon, and a bunch more, I'm sure. WWE's Oh My God, or OMG Volume 2. I believe it's out now. The top 50 incidences in WCW history. And Hall of Famer Bob Backlund turns 65 years old today, while wrestling legend beautiful Bobby Eaton turns 55. Current WWE star Kofi Kingston, 33. And Jeff, the NWO Sting, Farmer, that's his last name's Farmer, turns 52. And also, this would have been the birthday of WWE, well, I don't know if he was in there or not. Well, anyway, this would have been the birthday of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, 53 years old. Can't remember whether he was in WWE or not. Well, he was in a lot of independents and down south a lot. WWE's U.S. champion Sheamus granted 2 more wishes while WWE was on the tour in Australia, where he met a 16-year-old Nicholas and Augustine in Sydney, Australia. Some of the wrestlers are, by the way, pathetic. Oh, wait a minute, it says sympathetic to Alberto Del Rio after he was fired by WWE. Why? Regarding the WWE employee that Del Rio assaulted, Cody Barbary, one person said, was a jerk-off who was very arrogant. But said that he was intelligent and his attitude had flown him under the radar with WWE officials. They didn't know he was a jerk-off. And another source noted that Barbary had a few situations while on the road with WWE over the past year, and that he had a reputation for talking down to wrestlers. The guy must be on a suicide mission. However, Barbary has the backing of Stephanie McMahon and has been a key player in WWE's social media department, which I think is a waste, but the hell do I know, huh? Alright, WWE taped following matches for tonight's NXT episode. It's going to be Bull Dempsey. Hopefully you got the $9.99. Is that how much it is? $9.99 for the network. Anyway, on there is going to be Bull Dempsey and Mojo Rawley taking on Simon Gotch, Aiden English in a tournament match. Doesn't say what tournament, but Bayley taking on Sasha Banks for the #1 contender match. And Sin Cara and Kalisto taking on Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake for a tournament match. Tyler Breeze taking on Adrian Neville for NXT title. Tonight's taping episode of TNA Impact Wrestling from New York City will feature Team 3D taking on the Hardys. Yep, they're there. Angelina Love taking on Velvet Sky, and she's taking on Taryn Terrell, and she's taking on Gail Kim for a knockout title match. They're all taking on each other, which I don't blame them. Gunner taking on Mr. Anderson in 6-man action with Kenny King and MVP, with Kenny King. And MVP taking on Bobby Lashley versus, or rather MVP and Bobby Lashley taking on Austin Aries. Eric Young taking on Bobby Roode. Apparently it was a 2-on-1 with the Aries match. And it's worth noting that Kurt Angle was not mentioned in the TNA's announcement for 2015 UK tour that came out this past week, and noted that Angle's contract expires at the end of September. This could be a sign that they still have not signed an agreement with him. contract or a new deal with him. Austin Aries also not on the list of names, so the contract could be coming up, before that tour starts. Jeff Hardy wasn't announced because he's not allowed in the UK due to felony convictions. Devon and Matt Hardy also were not announced, but both are likely to work under short-term deals, I guess. And Fox Sports 1 reportedly has no interest in TNA. They also did not make a play for the WWE when they were in negotiations for a TV deal earlier this year. They don't want them. It's not legitimate sport, I guess. There's also no word yet on what this means for TNA's future with Spike TV, but Spike president Kevin Kay was introducing himself to several of the wrestlers while backstage at the August 7th taping in New York City. Kay is one of the ones at Spike who made the call not to renew TNA's current deal. So can you read in between the lines there when he's introducing himself? I don't know. Noted before a few months back that several members of the TNA production crew were behind on pay and threatened to walk out in the middle of a set of tapings before they were paid. Well, word is now that at least several members of the production crew are again way behind on getting paid. Former star Alberto Del Rio, he's confirmed that he is returning to the Mexican promotion AAA. AAA has released a video, I guess, of Del Rio announcing his return, and he's going to be taking place. He's going to be there Sunday at Triple Mania 2022 from the arena in Mexico City. Doesn't say he's going to be wrestling, but he's going to be there. Anyway, he said, hello, aficionados of Mexico and AAA, boss is back. And he goes on, said, see you soon. Del Rio is returning to AAA after starting out his wrestling career there in 2000. Triple Mania is AAA's biggest show of the year. It's going to be featuring the debut of Mysticism. That's the original Sin Cara. Changed the name to Mysticism. Something like it. Anyway, Jeff Jarrett's also going to be there in action. As noted before, this is kind of odd here. Roman Reigns had a bad experience with his food and the manager at Campanelle's restaurant in Los Angeles yesterday afternoon, and took to the Twitter account to complain, which is the only way you could do. And WWE producer Billy Kidman tweeted the following after Reigns made his tweets. He said, restaurants beware, I hear rumors that Roman Reigns tries to get free food by saying there's bugs in his lunch. And right after that, he put a little smiley face. But Roman said, Billy Kidman, I don't need hand-me-outs. Said, I'm not hurting, in the pockets by any means, old man. It's not a rumor if it comes from the source. Kidman wrote back, says, Twitter's funny, yet somehow nobody on Twitter has a sense of humor. Ironic. Kidman was just joking. Reigns got excited. But anyway, Reigns was on ESPN Studios in Los Angeles this afternoon. Reigns apparently went to the Campanella restaurant in Los Angeles for lunch after making an appearance at ESPN Radio and had a bad experience. He posted a photo of their menu on Twitter with the following caption, don't eat the crisp flattened chicken. Pardon me. It said it comes with a little extra. A smug bitch of a manager also said, I found a bug in my lunch at Campanella's restaurant in the Los Angeles, and the manager was stupid enough to give me an attitude. He says, unreal. All right. I got more on here, but I may just save it. Actually, it's from about 2 days ago. But, oh, by the way, new title for WWE's upcoming DVD on Sting is now called The Best of Sting. It's going to be released on DVD and Blu-ray next month. And speaking of Sting, he's going to be making a rare appearance in New York City November 8th at the big event at LaGuardia Plaza in West Elmhurst. And I've got the best of Sting, and he's not a bad singer either. All right. I think that might be about it. Stock was up the other day for WWE. If it goes up any higher than $14.05, which it was, I don't know if I can even buy one. If it goes back down again, I may get in there. $12 or $13. That's all my wife will let me spend. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.